What's up, guys? It's your Off Gray back with another video, back here with another commentary video. And today I'm going to be talking about something that's a bit controversial in the sense I'm going to be talking about two people that are fans of the horror indie game franchise Five Nights at Freddy's. One person who has a different opinion on the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin DLC, and another one that talks about the controversy towards a specific FNAF influence creator that made a fan-made Five Nights at Freddy's game and is now shut down on the Steam webpage. Now, these are two people that I'm going to be talking about. One is going to be talking about Phisnom, and the other one is going to be talking about SleepLive. They're going to be split into both sections in the video. If you check in the description, or if you see on the little circle when you watch the video on my phone or on the computer or maybe on the TV or whichever device you watch on this video. Basically, this video is going to be split into two chapters. One talking about Phisnom and the other one talking about SleepLive. Well, it's going to be like 3 chapters because of the intro. But nevertheless, today I'm going to be talking about Phisnom. Now, the whole controversy that surrounded Phisnom is when he gave a different opinion towards the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin DLC that got released very recently, and SleepLive made a video talking about the whole Phisnom situation. As far as I know, Phisnom is an animator and a game developer for the game Five Nights at Freddy's Plus that's going to be released in Steam, but the game is currently in progress and still in development. But after the entire drama that surrounded Phisnom, after giving a different opinion to the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach DLC, a bunch of people of the Five Nights at Freddy's community was sending gore videos, death threats, just because he didn't like the Ruin DLC. Now, I don't really understand when it comes to people that have a different opinion towards a game franchise that's been existing for damn near almost a decade. I mean, everybody knows what Five Nights at Freddy's is. This game has been existing since 2014. It's almost 10 years. Next year is going to be 10 years, a decade even. I get the whole challenging someone's opinion just because they either approve or disapprove, but this is just straight up harassment to someone that shouldn't even get. Johnny Blocks placed a tweet about the whole Phisnom situation, saying Phisnom has announced in a new upload that he'll be taking an extended break from posting publicly. He also confirmed he is no longer developing FNAF Plus. In order to comply with his contract after its termination, Phil can no longer address the game or answer questions about it. The fanverse as a whole, and it's possible his fan games and streams related to FNAF will be taken down in the near future. Phil has plans to fully and completely distance himself from FNAF to focus on personal projects. The full video is linked in the replies. And there's a link to the video. Cameron F305 makes a reply to the tweet saying, this guy took more than 3 years to make a point-and-click remake of another point-and-click game that took 2 months to make in one of the easiest game engines to use, yet had the balls to make fun of Yandere dev for taking too long for making an infinitely more complex game. Sad. Didn't expect any support on this tweet. I appreciate the open minds. Now, I didn't know about this, okay? I didn't know that Phisnom made fun of Yandere dev for taking a long time for another update to Yandere Simulator, and he's taken 3 years to make this game. But in the fairest way that I can put it, this is a new game that Phisnom is making that's taking a lot of time to make. But I also don't think that harassing a developer just because they didn't put another update to a game that they really enjoy is the answer. That's like harassing Toby Fox all because they haven't released Deltarune Chapter 3, although they did say that it's still in the works and it still needs to be tested if it's okay, and hopefully it'll run smooth just for the players to enjoy. Five Nights at Freddy's Plus has been removed from the Steam store following the termination of its developer's contract with the Fazbear Fanverse initiative. And in the bottom of the page is saying, notice Five Nights at Freddy's Plus is no longer available on the Steam store. I honestly don't blame Phisnom for taking a break off of social media, taking a break from the different projects that he's working on after receiving a lot of toxicity from the Five Nights at Freddy's community just because he had a different opinion on the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin DLC that came out recently. All because he didn't like it, he didn't think it fit the purpose of him playing in the first place, and it triggered a lot of people, which I understand that, you know, people have a different opinion and it makes you mad, but I don't understand why you have to send gore videos or death threats just because they have a different opinion as you, okay? Take SleepLive, for example. He made an entire video talking about why he doesn't like Hollow Knight and him saying that it's one of the worst Metroidvania games he's ever played. I didn't send death threats on him, or I didn't send gore videos on his Twitter, and I don't really think he's a really bad guy. I just think that he has different opinions of games that a lot of people like, and when he has a different opinion of a game that a lot of people liked, a lot of people get upset, and I get it. You could be upset of someone's opinion and challenge their opinion, but I don't think that sending them death threats is the answer. closer. And I'm sorry I sound a bit faint over here. I'm legit feeling faint for making this entire video. I had to take a break for like 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes because of how long it's taking me to say these words. Mind you, I don't even have a script making this video. This is all off the dome. So I had to take a break making this video because I was losing breath. I had to force myself to take a lot of breath to say these words of what's being said on the posts and say what I have to say about the situation, but it's just taking a lot in me, you know what I mean? I checked on Phisnom's Twitter account just to see if there's anything that he has to say, if he's okay, if he's doing all right, like besides the point that he had to take a break from doing the project, staying away from social media for a while. And he's recently exposed a stalker that has been harassing him for quite some time, being said from a now deleted tweet with the tweet that Phisnom said saying, "This is my stalker that has made my life miserable for over a year now. Here's a collection of 100 plus screenshots of her behavior. She is mentally unwell and always lies to get close to me. Don't support and enable her sickness. She needs to seek help." Now, in the sense that I'm not going to show these screenshots that Phisnom posted in his tweet is because they're very graphic and hard to look at, and I'm trying to save your eyes, okay? Let's just say that the stalker that Phisnom has been trying to get rid of for this entire time, trying to live a normal and healthy life, has been posting a lot of things that is mentally traumatizing for Phisnom to handle, and enough to make him want to lose his sanity just because he's trying to live his life. Here's a follow-up tweet that Phisnom made saying, "Tweet has been deleted like I expected. Here's what she said." And here's the deleted tweet saying, "I'm shaken right now. This has been on my mind for too long, but I have to say it. My personal experiences with Phisnom are sour. I thought he was cool, but I was suffering with a mental disorder for too long, and his fan base caused me to start sexual harassment." On his Twitter bio, it says that he is currently in hiatus, meaning that he's taking a break from social media, taking a break from the previous projects that he's been working on, and focus on some other projects that he wants to do privately. And being said, from what Johnny Block said about the video that Phisnom made about the current situation that he's in, I honestly don't know what's gonna happen or what's gonna be the next thing for Phisnom, but I do hope that he's doing all right, and I hope that he's gonna end up making a living and get successful in whatever he's gonna plan to do in the future in the long run. Now that I'm done talking about Phisnom, I'm going to be talking about SleepLive. Now you might be wondering, why is he part of the topic of this video? Well, as I was getting my screenshots ready to talk about the whole Phisnom situation, and the video should have ended right here. When I was searching up SleepLive's username to get a screenshot of his video talking about the whole Phisnom situation, I was posted on his Twitter profile. It didn't show on the search bar when I was searching up his username. I ended up saying, F it, I'm just going to search up his name, and turns out that a lot of people are very happy that he's no longer on Twitter. So SleepLive defends Phisnom, blames that the kid that got death threats sent to him is some mastermind that wanted to create a hate mob, says Fizz shouldn't apologize for anything he did, and the kid's wrong for wanting some sort of support. This is how pathetic his defenders are. I want you to reread that tweet that I just read to you guys, okay? What he said in that tweet was basically the entire topic that SleepLive made about the whole Phisnom situation, and he's talking about how pathetic the defenders are. I do agree that Phisnom shouldn't apologize for having a different opinion on the Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Ruin DLC, which doesn't really need to become a huge situation just because he didn't like it. That's like when Markiplier didn't like, let's just say, Bendy in the Ink Machine, the Ruin chapter, the final chapter, whatever the chapter is called. A lot of people agree, yeah, this chapter sucks. And then when somebody says that they like it, a lot of people are going to start a whole hate mob and send death threats to it. And yeah, I do agree that this kid shouldn't get any support for sending death threats, because how maniacal do you have to think for thinking, oh, this is a good idea, I should send death threats to this guy for having the wrong opinion? I feel like anybody with a brain can understand that that's just the stupidest thing and the most inhuman thing that you can ever do to anybody just because they have a different opinion. Like, come on. F this effing video for defying the Phisnom crap as Twitter being mad at a different opinion, lol. That's the entire thing that happened to the Phisnom controversy. I mean, unless you didn't watch the video, you're just saying words out of your ass. SleepLive's content is exactly what you think it is. Like, holy crap, they even got the Rat Sona doing an angry, tired face. I mean, yeah, it's mostly the angry / tired face with the rant Sona talk about some topics, but it's mostly the topics that SleepLive talks about that really grinds his gears, if you know what I'm talking about. And if there's some topic or something that he doesn't like, or if there's some sort of situation / controversy about someone or something that makes him mad because it's so stupid to even argue, then of course he's gonna make that angry / tired face in the thumbnail for what he has to say for the topic / subject / controversy or situation that's being told or being shown in the video, I should say. Now, as a of me recording this video, he hasn't really posted a video talking about why he's banned on Twitter or he got banned on Twitter for X reason. But I do hope that he's doing all right. Probably gonna make a video talking about this or not. That's fine. I mean, I'm making a video talking about this that's really extended just because someone had a different opinion of a DLC of a well-known indie game franchise that's related to the horror category that a lot of people liked for probably almost 10 years, I should say. There was a quote tweet that I saw that Johnny Blocks made a video talking about the whole summary of what Phisnom made in his response to the whole situation that he's a part of. And it was saying that somebody tell Markiplier about this, please. He needs to know about this. I don't really know if it's gonna happen, okay? I mean, the chances of a very popular streamer or a popular YouTuber responding to your tweet up because you said their name or their Twitter username in your tweet to get some sort of opinion about this are very, very low, okay? Because you don't know if they're enjoying their life. You don't know if they're busy doing another project. You don't know if they're working with some company doing a sponsor. We don't know what they're doing behind the scenes, okay? And to be honest, we don't know what Markiplier is doing behind the scenes because that's just his business in the first way that I can put it. And yeah, to end this video off, I do hope that Phisnom and SleepLive are doing all right. And even though the Phisnom is done with Five Nights at Freddy's Plus, they were very excited and interested into this game that he's been working on apparently for 3 years. And it sucks, you know, because when you're working on something for so long, just to get all that motivation to be dropped off and the toxicity of a fan base that's related to the horror game that you've been influenced by, it sucks. You know, I really got nothing else to say. But that's going to be it for today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you think about the video. This is Wolf Gray, and I'll see y'all later. See ya.